Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for this week ahead, see what you guys could be currently dealing with, as well as what you can expect, get some insight with some guidance, and overall see what's going on for my beautiful Pisceans. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And we're going to start off with some Moonology cards. We do have the new moon in Scorpio on the 4th of November. So let's see what maybe is starting up for you guys, or what intentions you should set, or whatever needs to come through for you guys for this week. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2021. Any messages for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2021. Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in November 2021? Oh, okay, what do you got? We have Show the World the Real You. Full moon in Aquarius. You are good enough. This came out in Cancer's reading. And expect powerful change. This also came out in Cancer's reading. Interesting. Okay. And at the bottom we have Balanced Spirituality and Practicality. This came out in Scorpio's reading, and this is a full moon in Pisces. We also have A Time to Give Rather Than Take, New Moon in Virgo, and the energy is gaining momentum. Work through your fears. Okay. So, you guys, similar message that came through in Cancer's reading is recognizing your potential. Some of you have been really in your head, doubting your abilities. Virgo is your counterpart, right? Virgo is on the opposite of Pisces. So there has maybe been a bit of like a push-pull between like the mind versus the heart, or like the ego versus the soul. It's like you have this sense to go pursue something, but then like your logic gets in the way, but then at the same time it's not really your logic, it's more like your fears. There's this need to bring balance into your life, balancing your spirituality as well as balancing, the logic, but finding the middle ground, not being super emotional and letting your emotions control you, but also not allowing your thoughts to control you, trying to find that middle ground. And sometimes that can be a bit of a struggle to balance. You guys are working through some fears this week, or maybe some fears are being highlighted for you to acknowledge and work through, or find some sort of solution. We also have A Time to Give Rather Than Take. So this week you might be helping out with people in your lives, or like giving out helping hands, or volunteering, or like you may have to push some things aside to take on certain responsibilities, or maybe you are giving support to someone in need this week, whether it's a friend or a family member or your partner. You may need to reach out and give, right, instead of taking. So giving unconditional love and support. Also giving to yourself. I just want to say, if you have been kind of neglecting your self-care, or your like your needs, your physical needs, getting enough rest, taking good care of yourself, filling your cup up first, it's important that you guys give to yourself rather than, constantly extending to everybody else. Here you go, here you go, here you go. You get some time, you get some effort, you get some energy, you get some love, but what about you, right? So that's a message for someone. It's like, instead of giving to everybody else, it's important that you give yourself that love and nourishment as well, right? So make sure you do that for yourself first, let the rest overflow, okay? Because there needs to be a balance with your give and take. You're starting to see momentum in certain areas of your life, in your career or in a relationship or something you've been investing time and energy into. Like I said, there has to be a balance. So you've been giving. So, or investing all this time and energy into something, you're going to eventually start to see the results. The scales eventually are going to be brought into balance, okay? And so I do feel like you are gaining momentum, or this week ahead, you're going to start to see some really positive shifts. And, we have the new moon eclipse, which eclipse energy, we are actually approaching eclipse season quite soon, in the month or so. We're going to be in eclipse season, but we do have a partial lunar eclipse, I believe, in Taurus at the end of, end of November. Eclipses are like full moons, new moons on steroids, so it's really going to feel intense, but expect powerful change, not only this week but the month ahead. I know this is your weekly reading, but I just want to say overall Scorpio season or November, I do feel like you can expect to see some powerful change, especially if you've been putting in the work and you have been showing up. Now we have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. It's so important that you guys show up as your true authentic self. You're not trying to pretend to be something you're not. You're not trying to shrink yourself or water yourself down. It's so important that you guys show up as true as you can be. And some of you feel like maybe that's not good enough. Some of you feel like you have to go out of your way to pretend to be something else, or to make yourself extravagant or more dramatic, or even opposite, shrinking yourself, dimming your light. If you have been feeling that way, or you feel like you haven't really been your authentic self, or you've had to hide behind a mask of some sort, I do feel like you can expect change regarding the way you are perceived, as well as how people view you, and also how you view yourself, recognizing that you are enough. And yeah, so we're gonna pull some animal oracle messages and see what else is going on for this week ahead for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. What can my Pisceans expect regarding this week's reading? Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week? Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week? Any messages for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Whoa, okay, we have the rabbit. So there are those fears. There are fears, which we had the new moon in Scorpio. So maybe Scorpio, which we had that new moon in Scorpio coming up on the 4th. So maybe Scorpio season's really bringing out a bunch of these fears. All the boogeymen coming out at nighttime, right? Or that the monster in your closet, right? You don't even think about it during the day, but then as soon as it's dark out, you feel more vulnerable, you feel more afraid, and you really start thinking about all these what ifs, and it's stressful. So I'm kind of feeling that energy with the rabbit, getting worked up over fears, but they may not actually be the reality, or you may be thinking really far ahead into the future, the possibilities. And okay, we also got the cosmic egg. Okay, so definite cycle coming to a close, kind of ties in with that expect powerful change. Cosmic egg is the final card in the animal spirit deck. It's a very important energy that you guys are in, kind of like the world in tarot. Okay, we got a stack. We have the phoenix, so double spirit energy coming through. We also have the bat, the swan, and the crow. Okay, so I'm not going to clarify all these animal cards, otherwise we're going to be here forever. But you guys, based off the cosmic egg, the phoenix, and the bat, you guys are overcoming massive struggles, fears, limitations, doubts, any self-limiting beliefs, or even self-sabotaging tendencies, or things where you held yourself back. I think this weekend, moving forward in Scorpio season, kind of like this new moon energy that we're approaching, I feel like it's challenging your fears, and it's making you learn to trust yourself more, trusting your abilities. And, there's also a lot of self-reflection energy coming at play here with the swan, the crow. These two energies, it's like taking some time out for self-study and reflection. Think about the hangman, right? Looking at things from different perspectives, looking at things from a different viewpoint that maybe you didn't consider before. Your perspective on something could be changing this week, or with this new moon energy in Scorpio, right? The sign of change and transformation, death, rebirth. It's very mysterious, very like, what's the word? Whatever, it doesn't matter. But the bat is so symbolic of transformation, and of course the phoenix, without a doubt, and the cosmic egg. Like, there's major transformation that you're going under, right? Expect powerful change. You guys are going through powerful change, and change doesn't happen overnight. This has been an ongoing process for you guys for a while now, and this has been kind of like a message coming through for a few signs. So it's like, it's definitely not just you going through these changes, but you guys are really pushing through these fears, these worries, you know, you may find yourself getting stressed out about the future, not really knowing about the direction you're going down or what's going to happen a year from now, 6 years from now, 10 years from now. What am I going to do? Where am I going to be? Who am I going to be with? Am I going to be married? Am I going to have a family? Am I going to have a home? Am I going to have a successful career? All these different worries about the future and wondering, is it ever going to happen? Am I even good enough? Like feeling really just like freaked the fuck out, right? Getting super overwhelmed. But that's what's changing. So like this week in this new moon energy, you're not so afraid, or you're pushing through these fears. You are taking the time out to reflect, as well as looking at these fears. Okay, what are these fears? Let me look at them. Let's reflect. Where does this stem from? What am I so afraid of? Okay, well, I'm afraid of this, and that. Okay, so let's dig to the root of the issue. Like, let's figure out, where does this stem from? What's the solution? How can I approach this, right? Because fear, false evidence appearing real. So it's not really real. It's all just an illusion / it's just your mind getting worked up, playing tricks on you. And so you're definitely getting grounded in your emotions. Now, this week ahead, you may have moments where you're feeling highly irritated or very like, you know, just feeling annoyed at times. And that's okay, right? We all have those days, we all have those moments. And so when you're feeling that way, maybe it's because, you know, you're really in your head, you're needing to just resort to some time out for you, right? Go into this crow energy of self-study, reflection, meditation, tuning into your spiritual gifts and abilities. I think this card came out in your last reading or one of your readings recently, right? Very spiritual, very much like the occult and astrology, tarot, any other kinds of divination, things like that, really connecting with your spirit guides, your ancestors. This is a beautiful energy. And yeah, it's just like getting confirmation, like everything's gonna work out exactly the way it needs to. And so it's kind of like these fears that you're having right now, beginning of the week, beginning of Scorpio season, it starts to kind of ease. Like, you're not so much concerned about what's going to happen because you recognize so much is out of your control. You can only plan for so much. You can only, you know, you can make a plan or a schedule, but sometimes life gets in the way. Not even sometimes, a lot of the time life gets in the way, throws us off track and puts us in a different direction. Things that we didn't even expect to happen, or, you know, things we didn't expect to pursue or fall in love with doing, or people, right? People we end up crossing paths with. We didn't plan for that to happen, but it magically did. It magically unfolded and it turned out to work out in our favor. So it's kind of like surrendering. And that's been a message for the water signs that I've noticed for this week. It's like really just practicing surrendering, releasing what's out of our control, and having more trust within ourselves, our higher selves, and the divine, right? Trusting in the bigger picture. Although we don't see the full thing right now, we only have a few puzzle pieces, we only have a certain understanding, take it step by step and have more trust in yourself, the decisions you make. And you know, no one really has it fully figured out. No, that's like such a lie, right? We always see people on social media or fucking celebrities or people in our lives, and they're like, wow, like they sure have their shit together. I wish that was me. But really, who does? A lot of it's just an act. We're all just kind of like pretending, but like, why? You know? Anyways, but yeah, it's really just like a lot of reflection going on, as well as you guys being more in a creative energy too. Did the swan come out in your last reading? I feel like it might have. Maybe it didn't, but I know the crow definitely did. But the swan is a very creative energy. It's so important this week you guys use this energy, you know, frustration or annoyance or anxiousness, and like turn that into something good. I'm kind of feeling Mars energy. I don't know what's going on with Mars. What was happening with Mars? I don't know. I have to look into that stuff. I don't want to reference shit I don't know. But I feel like it's important that you guys turn this restless, stressed, anxious energy into something positive, like channeling it in a creative way, or exercising, or like writing, or some form of like creative expression. Please like do that. Like if you're feeling this restless energy anytime this week, or really whenever you come across this video, next time you feel restless, like, do something positive with that energy instead of just sitting in it and getting overwhelmed. Like, get into a project, some sort of activity that puts you in the now, like a creative project, or fucking go gardening or some shit, clean your home. Like, do something like that that puts you in the now and kind of like switches your brain to like autopilot, where you're not really thinking about the past or the future. You just kind of focus on whatever it is that you're doing, okay? But yeah, definitely going through massive change. It requires you to let go. It requires you to surrender. It also requires you to have trust, have faith. It's all gonna be okay. Expect powerful change. You are good enough. I don't know why I'm saying like that, but and you know, give and take. I already said that. Let's pull some tarot. All right. Okay, what should I look into? Oh, sorry guys, did I bump this? Maybe I didn't. Okay, I am curious as to what the cycle is with the cosmic egg. I don't feel like looking to the rabbit. The rabbit simply is just like representative of your fears, worries, concerns, and it's really important that you guys acknowledge your feelings, acknowledge the thoughts that you have, but also recognize that these fears, they're just fears. Unless it's actually happening right here, right now, it's gonna be okay. And to really just like take some deep breaths, get calm, get grounded, get centered in yourself. You're good. You're going to be better than you even expect, or better than you ever would imagine, okay? You just don't see the full picture right now, and that is okay. None of us do. I don't fucking know what's going to happen a month from now, 5 months, a year. Like, who knows? Shit changes so quickly. It's important we just kind of, like, you know, have set goals, have some set plans, sure, but be flexible. Okay, tell me about the cosmic egg for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week. Tell me about this cosmic egg energy for Pisces. Wow. Okay, 7 of Cups, right? Feeling confused. You're like, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to expect. I have all these different roads I could go down, all these different possibilities. But that's life. Life is filled with opportunity. Every single moment, every single day. Life is filled with endless opportunities. So life is what you make it. Tell me the cosmic egg for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We got the 6 of Pentacles, like I said, that equal give and take, finding the balance, give and receive. 10 of Cups, beautiful, nice. Knight of Cups. We also have the 5 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Star reverse. Yeah, so that kind of ties in with show the world the real you. Some of you have been restricting yourselves or limiting yourselves or shrinking yourselves or pretending to be something that you're not. Maybe even like loss of hope or feeling like, again, just so much uncertainty, struggling with staying positive. We also have this card sticking out. I'm curious to see what it is. The world? Oh my god! I was saying like the cosmic egg is like similar to the world in the tarot, and that fucking card is sticking out, so we're gonna keep that. I normally don't like pick cards, but it was sticking out, so I was like, I want to see what that is. Alright, yeah, so I feel like this cycle of basically these fears and these what ifs, and also restricting yourself, maybe being hard on yourself, overly critical about who you are, what you do, oh, I'm not good enough, all this and that, like feeling all those different fears and thoughts and doubts. Like, I think that's what is wrapping up here with the world, you know, transforming that energy and turning it into something good. So we kind of start off with the 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands energy, not really sure where you're going, where you're headed, feeling confused, feeling up in the air, feeling ungrounded, going back and forth. Maybe you're dealing with some conflict in your personal life, drama, arguments, or maybe this is representative of this internal battle that you've been going through, struggling with. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, Virgo, we got a lot of Virgo energy coming through, right? We have the full moon and new moon in Virgo. Virgo is your counterpart. You may have some strong Virgo placements in your chart, right? We all have the 12 zodiacs in our chart, but I'm talking about like your major placements, or like, you know, specific houses that you have in your natal chart that are highlighted. You may carry a lot of like Virgo, strong Virgo-ness. We do have a lot of Virgo energy coming through in this reading, and like I said, it's like there's kind of like this push-pull. It's like, but especially between practicality versus spirituality, it's like, do I be practical or do I be spiritual? Not really knowing, like, feeling this tug of like, what do I trust here? Well, you need to trust both. But yeah, there's such like this confliction. You're needing to find that inner peace. Well, how? You gotta get grounded. Okay. There definitely is the energy of cycles coming to an end. Oh my god, I'm getting really stuffed up all of a sudden. I apologize. There's like cycles coming to an end. We also have that 10 of Cups. 10s are very symbolic of the endings of a cycle and also new beginnings. So I do feel like there is like exciting times around the corner for you, like celebration or achievement of some sort. So like your hard work definitely is paying off, Pisces. We have that 6 of Pentacles, what you've been investing your time, energy into. There is a balance here, a give and receive for the universal good. What you put out, you're eventually going to receive. It's just how it goes. It may take time for it to come through, but it's only a matter of time. With the Knight of Cups and the 10 of Cups, I do feel like your relationships, friendship, family, romance, I feel like there's a really good balance between those connections in your life. And if not, right, if there's like a lot of pettiness or drama, or you feel like you can't be your authentic self, or you feel like you're restricted or limited, or the people you surround yourself have you feeling anxious, it's important that you guys get rid of that energy, right? Becoming aware of what you don't resonate with you what doesn't resonate with you anymore, what doesn't serve you, and making adjustments necessary. But is that you have all you really wish for in your relationships, or maybe that's an intention that you're setting with this new moon, right? Maybe you're not there quite yet. You're wanting it, you're putting effort towards it, but you're not exactly where you want to be, and that is all good. But setting your intentions so that you get there, right? Putting the work in and showing up and making those adjustments, right? Any relationships that aren't working or toxic or need some adjustments, right? Making the necessary steps so that you will get to a place where you're feeling fulfilled in your relationships, okay? Right? Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely opportunity presenting itself to bring that into your life, as well as stability and support. And like I said, reward for all of your efforts. A lot of like closure, a lot of things are falling exactly into place this week in Scorpio season. I kind of keep mentioning Scorpio season for some reason. I just feel like you know, the bigger stuff is going to happen on a longer timeline, whereas like the smaller things will happen much quicker on like a day-to-day basis. But let's be real, transformation and change, it's a gradual process, right? Most of it is. Sometimes, you know, sudden changes happen, but I feel like a lot of this has already been ongoing and is still in the process. It's still in the works, but definitely powerful change, without a doubt. You look back at yourself 6 months ago and you're like, damn, I never would have guessed where I was today. Like, so, let's take a look at the bat, right? Very similar energy to the Phoenix. Letting go of those restrictions, limitations, burning anything. Oh wow, the Emperor falling right out. Nice. Aries energy. Feeling empowered and in your strength this week. I really like this energy that you guys are really taking back your power. Tell me about the bat for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I didn't want to say Capricorn. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart, or like strong Capricorn placements. Could be connecting with the Capricorn. Tell me about the bat. I want to say rat. Tell me about the bat for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the week ahead, the next 7 days. Wow. 6 of Wands. Look at that. Success, a victory, being proud of yourself, and assured, self-assured. Page of Cups and the Hermit. Tell me about the bat. We also have the 2 of Swords. Okay, so it does look like there's something coming in here. Page of Cups and the 2 of Swords. So this is you guys minding your business, feeling empowered and proud of yourself, of how far you've come. You're making moves, you're getting recognition, you're very proud of your achievements and how far you've come and the adjustments you made, and you're feeling definitely centered in yourself. Very grounded. We're definitely the opposite of this rabbit energy that you were in earlier, or currently you might be in. You've definitely moved away from that energy, and you've really just like surrendered to the things that were out of your control and focus on what was in your control and what you had to do. If there are anything in your life that you didn't like, you made some adjustments, or you're working on that here, and you're feeling very empowered and proud of yourself, and you're feeling just like rooted. I love it, right? And the 6 of Wands definitely talks about recognition of your hard work. You're recognizing that, and you may also be receiving some sort of acknowledgement, public acknowledgement as well, or like even, you know, regarding your career or something like that. Now, we do have the Hermits. Like, you guys are still spending some time reflecting, similar to the Swan and the Crow energy, like going inward and really connecting to yourself and what feels right and what's the next step I'm taking. And, you know, really, this is Virgo energy, by the way, more Virgo energy coming through in this reading, but really just sticking to your own truth and following your path instead of following the crowd and following society and following what everyone thinks that you should do. You're following your own path. And you don't give a fuck whether people agree, disagree, you are staying true to you. And that is amazing. Whereas before, with that rabbit energy, maybe there was a bit of hesitance too. You felt like maybe you were going to be judged, or you're worried about how other people were pursuing you, or would perceive, how people would perceive you, right, etc., etc. But that's what kind of transformed here with that cosmic egg, right? Major cycle complete. All right, same with the Phoenix, right? Burning any impurities, burning away anything that doesn't resonate with you. And now it's just like, okay, let me retract and let me recollect myself. And let me kind of figure out what's the next step here. Now, as you're kind of in that energy, right, you're minding your business. You're kind of just spending some time alone. You also got lots of eyes on you with that Six of Wands. We do have this Page of Cups come in with the Two of Swords. So it's like there is some sort of emotional offering here. Or some new emotion coming up. There's some like sort of emotional offering coming here. And then we have the Two of Swords, a decision. So if this is like an offer, if this is like some sort of invitation, you do have a choice, and you might be feeling a bit like conflicted. Maybe you're unsure as to if you should give this a chance, or like something kind of feels off. Let's see, what's at the bottom? Eight of Wands, Hangman, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Yeah, so here's the thing. You're in this Emperor energy, and we have two pages coming through. There is possibly something that's trying to come in. A new friendship, new relationship, maybe even new ideas. But if this is a person coming through, I do feel like there is a bit of like an energy imbalance, or you could be dealing with someone younger than you, less experienced than you, or just someone who may not be on the quite same like wavelength. Okay, I just gotta say. Now, it does look like there could be movement here. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. So I think if you were to choose to give this a chance, it does look like there's lots of movement and efforts being put into this. But we have the Hangman in between this energy. So it's like, do I invest my time into this? Do I give my energy to this? And so it's kind of like, let me just wait and see. Right? So it does look like you got something new coming in, which makes sense, right? You create space for something new, you remove some things, you let go of some things that don't serve you. You obviously are creating space for new things, new connections, new opportunities, right? So let's take a look into the Crow. Trust your intuition, without a doubt. Trust your gut, trust your instincts. It will never lead you down the wrong path. Always trust that instinct. Always trust your judgment, your discernment. Man, I'm like really kind of stuffed up right now. I apologize. Tell me about the Crow for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus, November. Oh, so the week ahead. I didn't want to say November, but I already did your November reading. Tell me about the Crow for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Wow, Page of Swords. So yeah, definitely someone or message or communication, or even just like a new idea. Messages regarding the Crow for Pisces. Oh, King of Swords reverse and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. See, there is this hesitance to investing energy into this. Or there's definitely like a imbalance here. Ace of Cups. Try the Crow. Queen of Pentacles reverse, bro. Try the Crow. Okay, wow. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Yo, seriously, okay. And at the bottom, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Hierophant, and the Fool. So see, there is something trying to come in. Okay, so for some, this is like a relationship coming in, but it looks like you're closed off to this, or you're not quite like sure you want to invest time, energy into this. You're kind of just like, kind of shut off immediately, like, you're too young for me, or you're not my type, or like, I don't normally go for people like you, or like, I don't know, but that's kind of the energy, like you immediately, your gut instinct is to shut this down, right? King of Swords reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse with the Page of Swords. It's like this page is trying to come through, but you're like, no, I'm out of your league. Kind of that energy. A bit egotistical, I just gotta say. Is that you being authentic to yourself? I'm just saying, check yourself. Follow your intuition, of course. But there's this Page of Swords coming through with an Ace of Cups. So definite, like, new emotion, possible new love. We did have that Hierophant energy come through. But we also have this Queen of Pentacles reverse. So I think if this is your energy, this is just like, I'm way too focused on me, myself, and I. Like, I gotta get my shit together. I don't really have time for anything serious right now. I like my singlehood. I like my time alone. Maybe you just recently got out of a relationship. Queen of Pentacles reverse kind of is more like a self-centered energy, which is interesting why we had the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. And so I'm just saying. Anyways, so we have the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and underneath that, like, underneath these choices, or this big choice, right? Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, you're like, which road do I go down? Well, then we have the Chariot, so there is movement. You make your mind up, you make a decision, and then you move towards whatever you choose. Like, you're very certain with your decision that you made. So what did you choose? What is the choice? Because you obviously made up your mind about whatever you want to do with this cup, whether you want to accept it or reject it. You made up your mind and you're very confident with the decision you made. So I guess when it comes to making this decision, to trust your gut and trust your intuition. Now, what I found was interesting. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is now after this choice, right? After these choices, the Two of Pentacles, what do I do here? Okay, next step. Same with the Two of Wands. Okay, I have a choice here. What do I do? Okay, next step. I made up my mind. So, like, there is movement from this choice, which we had that Chariot, which I already said that. But then, so this is talking about taking the next step. And then we have the Hierophant and the Fool. Possible commitment. And seeing where things go. Or even it doesn't even have to be like a romantic commitment. This is just like you guys being open to new learning opportunities. And yeah, like the affirmation, I'm ready to love and learn. And the Fool, I'm guided and protected on my life journey. So it's like this choice or this decision that you made alters the path that you're on. And you're kind of just like, fuck it. Like, let me see where this goes. Or whatever it is that you're choosing, you're following your intuition and it's leading you down the right path. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. I trust my ideas and my direction, right? Trust yourself, trust your abilities to make the best possible decisions. So, definitely look like you have a choice coming up. For some, it's regarding a relationship. For some, it's a new opportunity in love. But, you know, it depends on your circumstance. Depends on what you want, what you're looking for. Maybe you're not interested in being in a romantic relationship, but maybe you're like, hey, I'm down to get to know you and see where things go. And whatever, right? Alright, so I'm going to grab a fairy message and wrap this up. But yeah, when it comes to that decision, the 222, definitely trust your intuition with that. Feel it out. Trust your own decision-making skills. You'll be fine. Definitely letting go of things that don't serve you, restrictions, limiting beliefs. You might be helping people out this week, as well as getting more comfortable with yourself and not really putting so much value in other people's opinions, recognizing that you are good enough, and kind of removing any self-doubt, right? Being more confident in yourself. And I really like that a lot. So any fairy messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Any fairy messages for Pisces for the week ahead? We have the Guardian at the Gate. So this talks about being at a crossroad, really, like with that Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Like, you have a choice. You either stay where you're at currently, or you take the jump, you take the leap into the unknown, and this is part of your life journey. And one day you're gonna look back and be like, wow, that's where everything changed. Or if I met this person, then I wouldn't have gone down this road and met this person and worked at this place, and, you know, snowball effect. Butterfly effect. That's the name. Snowball effect, whatever. Is how, like, one action changes your whole direction. One simple choice changes everything. So the guardian at the gate, you're ready for the next step. You're ready for the next level. You're ready for this new direction or this new start, right? We had the world with the cosmic egg and the phoenix and the bat, and then we had the fool and like the hierophant and the chariot, like lots of amazing energy that you guys are in. And so yeah, you are at this new beginning, and it might be scary. You might almost fall back into these fears, these self-limiting beliefs, but it's important that you guys don't restrict yourself. Give it a chance. Trust yourself, trust your judgment, and trust your intuition. Try not to get in your own way, right? Find that balance between your logic and your intuition. Balancing spirituality and practicality, okay? That is your challenge, and to work through your fears this week. So that is kind of like what's being brought to your attention. And keep in mind, we have that new moon energy, so definitely lots of new things that you can expect for Scorpio season. So Pisces, that's what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and if you guys are interested, you can follow me on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.